seems we can do naught but wait. Perhaps we might discuss the matter which has been troubling me. While your colleague Namgiji was enlightening us on the historical events which led to this era, she let slip the name of one of the Asians, La Habrea. Namgiji, you had like one job! One job! Although she knew the figure only from her research, she was most insistent that there is no evidence concerning the Asians to myself. Yet I'm aware that this La Habrea used the heart of Sebek to sow chaos throughout your world, and I would be a fool to deny such strong connections between us. You are the only one present who has met the Asian in question, so I would ask you directly, are he and I one and the same? Is my fate to work in the shadows and bring about untold destructions? I can't be certain. I know it's you, but I will be nice and say I can't be certain. A diplomatic answer. I understand the Asians often use the bodies of others to enact their plots, so it's impossible to say who they truly are. These Asians, or paragons I'm told, are ruthless in their schemes to rejoin the sundered worlds. I've heard but a small number of their deeds, and still I find it difficult to comprehend the depths to which they were willing to sink. To choose a path of evil, or for the sake of the star. I admit, it's a decision I would make under the right circumstances. Although the ages may take their toll, my devotion to my duty will never waver. Paying no heed to what might be lost, I will treat the heart of Sebek as a mere tool for my own ends. Never caring to look beyond the surface, I will unleash forces that I fail to truly comprehend, and remain blissfully ignorant of my hypocrisy all the while. Oh, it appears Claudian has awakened. Hi. Thanks, I have some faint memories of what transpired. You stood against Athena and won. And you were there too. La Brea, Eric's memories of you dwell within me still. Though unyielding disciple, you hoped to forge a son equal to yourself. With the crucible you placed him and left scars which were loath to heal. Yet you were never motivated by selfishness. All you did was in service of your duty. At the least, I will hear no more. Though you may possess Eric's memories, you are not him. In rebirth, you have become someone else entirely, and you belong to this age. As such, I'm your enemy, and an enemy does not deserve sympathy. Of course, I would never condone the actions of the Asians, but you are not him. You are La Habrea of the Convocation. You spared no effort in saving us from Athena's machinations. For that you deserve the utmost praise, and my personal thanks. If you insist on deceiving yourself, then so be it. My stance remains unchanged. You know what I slowly think Square is trying to tell us with this? That like all of the Asians, minus Van Daniel, or Hermes, or whatever you want to call him, we're like reasonable people. But like, But like over time, they just turn into these very stuck-up guys who had like only one goal in mind. So I guess like the moral of the story is, just don't be immortal. Because time will fuck you up. Just go and die when it's time to die. Because like, I mean... the most difficult of your trials is behind you. But you may find that Pandæmonium has yet to relinquish the last of its secrets. Among them is the identity of Hephaestus, Liberator, who set the very first wheels in motion. There is but one place to find these answers. Past. However, I must insist that you keep silent about Athena's fate. While I doubt it would change the decision I make, you should not tender us information we could not uncover ourselves. Now that I have said my piece, I shall follow in my son's footsteps. Bye. You miss my boy. Can we have a talk too? These Adia's memories will fade to nothing, as was always their fate. Farewell. My time, too, draws near, but I believe I can stay long enough to see this matter through. We shall journey to the past to seek out the truth of La Habrea's words, yes. While Themis himself may have been there to see his encounter, I have the unique opportunity to hear a perspective on a matter. That is, of course, if you will share it with me. Always. Of course I'll share it with you. I look forward to it. I shall take in the ethereal sea one final time as I await your return. Let's go. Oh god. Can someone fly me over there, please? Is that a possibility? Can someone be my taxi? Wait, I need to go here. I mean, maybe it's not even that far. I can just walk. It's okay. I have not have the time yet to get her stuff. To be able to just walk around. We need to go through here. Ay, ay, ay. Dip, dap, dip, dap, dip, da, da, dip, dap. Yes. And then go over there. Oh, Tama left! Tama left the party! He didn't even say goodbye! I feel betrayed. Da, da, da. I don't even know what that is. I have no clue what that is. So we need to go. Wrong button. We need to go all the way over there. Oh god. Okay, let's go. Look, you guys are talking in riddles. I have no clue what you're talking about. Pew! Oh damn, that was hard. I did not expect getting so much damage out of this. Please leave me alone. I have a mount? Yeah, but does it really matter? It's okay. I have to go up here, right? I think the speed doesn't really alter because I don't have the things to fly yet. So I don't think that my mount is making me faster. Does not don't I get like faster when I like gathered everything? It's okay, I'm nearly there. You don't have to play taxi anymore. I'm nearly there. It's fine. Does it? I don't know, man. It's okay. What was that? I did hear. Oh. Oh. No, I'm okay. Oh, you're not in my group anymore. I'm okay. I don't know how to ping you. I'm so sorry. Double the speed of sprint. But doesn't my mount only get like faster when I collect everything? Hello? Can I please stop? I mean, oh god. Like this doesn't feel faster than just walking. Or like barely. I don't really think this is doing me much. You have to go down here, wait. No, wait, I have to be up there. Oh, why is this so far away? Yes, I want to enter the Pandæmonium. Excuse me? Thank you. I like, bitch, let me in! We need to go just straight, okay. Oh! It's a lot of people suddenly here. Where'd you all come from? Oh, I don't mind the walking. It's fine by me. I don't mind getting some cardio in. Bemis, are you here? Sweetheart? There he is. Thank you for checking up on us. Did you speak with Hedgemon and the other wardens are on your way here? No, I didn't because I don't really care. The work is long, but we have made great strides in undoing Athena's meddling. Cool. Let me talk to Lahab. Thanks, truth be told, I thought you would have little reason to revisit this place again. It seems I was wrong. I just wanted to say hello. You know, I'm a nice person. Neatly, you obfuscate your motivation. Do as you will, then. She has gone through the trouble to visit us, so I hardly think curtness is in order. We braved Pandæmonium together. Why not at least share with her our progress? I have relinquished control of Pandæmonium to La Brea. I was never meant to hold it for long, and now such authority resides in rightful hands. With La Brea's help, we have poured through Athena's research into the Hemipho. Thus, we were able to restore Hedgemon's mind and body. Yet there is still much work to be done, damage to repair, keywords to replace. The tasks are too many to count. But although the path may be long, our progress is steady. I believe we can safely say that Pandæmonium will soon function as it did before. Indeed, before we reach that point, however, there are some matters which must be put to rest. One concerns Pandæmonium itself, and another is a personal matter. Until they are settled, I cannot move forward. I shall not take long. Lack of resolve cost me to the light, but I have chosen my course. These concerns must be weighty indeed. Do you intend to share your burdens with us? Nah. If you would bear witness, then come. Wow. Wow, we actually got a tiny bit out of him. Your arrival at this very moment almost beggars belief, but I shall not ask you to leave. I simply ask that you do not interfere, no matter what may happen. That's... Why are you making it sound so sussy? My dude, what you planning? Stay here. This will be over soon. Okay. What you doing? What did you call me here, Master La Brea? There is still much to be done if the wardens are to be freed. You have served at Pandæmonium since Athena's time, have you not? That makes you the most senior keyword, now that Agdidus is gone. So you're just gonna hand it over to her? As such, you deserve to know a secret few others are privileged to hear, one concerning myself. Separating Hephaestus from myself required removing part of my soul. A necessary sacrifice, but one which came at no small cost to my natural talents. I am but a shadow of the man I was at the time of my appointment as La Brea. I could never hope to wield the same magics that Hephaestus used to bind the wardens' minds, let alone break their shackles. A tone of defeat does not befit your voice, Master La Brea. Do not give in to despair. Is he giving up his seat? There is no despair, only truth. I do not confide in you to garner cheap sympathy. Hephaestus left behind fascinating research. His conclusion was that in order to transform a vessel into a hemiphos, absolute control over their mind was essential. As you well know, the magics used to achieve such dominion exploited strong emotions within their victims' hearts. In the case of Hesperus and Agdidus, their respect for me. So just do not respect me anymore, or what? Upon slipping his bonds, Hephaestus took steps to throw Pandæmonium into chaos. With their attention divided, keyword and warrior alike were easy targets. But there was an act that came before. Regardless of Hephaestus' powers, he could not have won freedom on his own. For long days and nights, I pondered who might have released him. I could only conclude that Athena's plans were set in motion long, long ago, when she claimed the mind of one of her admirers. Ooh, the betrayal! Hegemon, none would question your pride and your position, your devotion to Pandæmonium. But you do not believe I am the one to lead it, do you? Your loyalty lies not with my vision for Pandæmonium, but Athena's. Master La Brea, whatever has spurred this sudden accusation, I assure you there is a proper explanation. Shut! What are you doing, La Brea? Do not approach. Hey, if someone tells this HR, I think they're going to be in problem. Oh my. What's he doing? As I've already stated, even should I detect Athena's tinkering, I am currently powerless to dispel it. And so I have come to the decision, one which has made with the best interests of our star in mind. In order to build a better future, require the strength I have lost. Dude, we just sealed him! We just sealed him! Are you for real? Man! Oh my god. I must embrace these odious emotions. Mark well the sight, engrave upon your very soul. You now bear witness to the true La Brea. We're just gonna burn you alive? What the fuck's happening? I can't imagine this was any easy choice, but it is done. Is she alive? Yes, and she shall remember this lesson well. What is happening? Tina's puppet no longer, I see. You may yet harbor ill will toward me, but it is a risk I'm willing to take. Our star requires a steady hand to guide it, and now mine is equal to the task. I can no longer allow Pandæmonium to divert my focus. Hedgemon, I would ask that you serve me anew. There is none other more salted who are seeing this prison, none other who will take such pride in their duty. What? Please explain me this logic. We just defeated the big baddie, sealed him in a whatever thing. He was like, you know what? I actually need my powers back, so like, I just gonna get him out there again. Ill will and emotions and whatever, I'll take it on. I will lecture this woman who literally just doomed everyone and be like, you know what? Take care of this place. You literally just doomed like 5 minutes ago. Just go ahead. It's yours. Because I gotta do other things. Huh? That's just... My loyalty to Fina allowed me to betray you once before. Why would you allow me to keep the position of keyword? I require your talents, as I require Hephaestus's. The past is of no consequence. That is the stupidest reason ever. Very well, in honor of our fallen colleagues, I shall restore this institution to its former glory. They've fallen because of you! Labreus himself once more. He wields his authority without hesitation, and thinks not twice once his judgment is sounded. Yet he is different from the Fina. He thinks only for the betterment of the star. So long as duty guides his actions, he shall not share her fate. Well, about that! And should his conviction ever waver, the emissary will set him back on a proper course. About that. Good. If this is the path he chooses to walk, then I will walk with him. I'll allow our bond to stray no further. As his son, I will support him in the days ahead. I would ask you to say the same, Nix. You and I stand on peaks separated by vast chasms. Our perspectives shall never align. And never shall one give way to the other, for such is our nature. With that in mind, let us consider any depths between us to be void. Before you leave here, mark well these words. Resolve shall weather loss unfathomable and yield before a new obstacle. Walk your path with the same conviction. Sure. Sure. Whatever. No, it's better if I go in here. I need to go there anyways. I'm not gonna question this conclusion. I'm just gonna go with it. And then we're gonna walk all the way back to talk to Themis one last time. Please let me in. Thank you very much. Wrong button. Have to walk out. all around. It's a walking simulator. Who needs Death Stranding if you have Final Fantasy 14? You know? Oh, wait. I have to turn around. Anything here? No. What is that? Oh, I think I can sell these. Oh. I think I can sell these. Doppy 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 doppy. Dippy doppy dippy doppy. All the way in here. You know what's the biggest disappointment? There was still no pandas here. Not one. Not even slightly looking like a panda. I actually got a pretty good attachment from Potato. I don't think I need new stuff. I think I'm good. I'll be honest. Hi, Femis. Oh, you're returned. I should like to hear of what you discovered. I believe your friend has business with us first. Sure. Let's talk to him first. There you are, Nyx. While you were away, Themis brought me up to speed on all that happened while I was held prisoner. The story shone light upon any number of questions that were niggling at my conscience, namely those concerning the ethereal signature emanating from Aziz's law. Doubtless its source was Athena, reacting out as far as she could from her prism, ever grasping for someone to take Eric's place, grasping for the body his soul resided in. I wanted to ask, when you first found the crystal, were you unable to hear the memories stored within? Indeed, it was only after our research was well underway that I could hearken to its whispers. Contact with the crystal should have awakened the memories, but the passage of time likely changed Eric's soul in subtle ways. Perhaps ethereal resonance was a gradual process in his curse. However, being attuned to Eric's exposed you to Athena's voice as well. Doubtless the choice to venture forth into Aziz's love was not your own. It was Athena's influence working through you. I do recall being strangely fixated on acting alone. I never would have encouraged such recklessness usually. Although the choice was not entirely my own, I am still ashamed of my actions. What if Emmett is reborn as a Lala? What? Why would he? Lalas are evil. 9 out of 10 Lalas we met are evil. Reflection is how we plant the seeds of growth, although we must not blame ourselves for events out of our control. That the voice in the crystal belonged to the book. That the voice of the crystal belonged to the person from which the soul originated. Well, not even the most brilliant researcher could come to that conclusion. Your reassurance means more than you know, thank you. Now, one final matter. It concerns the very crystal whose discovery set this adventure in motion. Perhaps sparked my recent I need to drink something, I'm sorry. Ugh. Perhaps sparked by recent events, a new light began to shine from within its depths. From my experience, this may indicate that a new memory has floated to the surface, eager to be observed. For some time, the question of why La Habrea and Eric's would leave such a crystal behind in the first place has lingered in the back of my mind. With Eric's memories and such magical talents as are at my disposal, I believe I can make this final memory manifest for us all to behold. Shall we witness it together? I don't know, should we? Is that a good idea? I'll leave this memory for you, the future of our star. Final days have come, and the creation magics we have so relied upon now hasten our downfall. But despair has not yet won out. La Brea and the others of the Convocation are working to stem the chaos which threatens to engulf our star. The plan requires great sacrifices. Elidibus, Themis, has already offered to give his life for our salvation. Yet there is another problem which must be dealt with, Pandæmonium, wherein are confined our most vicious creation. Even should we survive the final days, it will take time to restore order. If Pandæmonium's cells were breached and the prisoners set up on the star, our hard-won peace would be obliterated in an instant. Someone must stay behind to ensure that never happens. If Themis and La Brea are otherwise indisposed, responsibility falls to me. And that is why I must defy the directive of the Convocation. My soul will not be offered to manifest the will of the star, but instead consigned to eternal vigil. I know that in doing so, the final days may take me. I may not live to see my duty upheld. That's why I have resolved to set this crystal adrift in the tides of the underworld. It contains memories of Pandæmonium from both my father and I, and shall bear this warning to the future, even if I cannot. I've imbued the crystal with magics that will attract it to my essence. Even should I ever journey through the underworld and be born anew, this message will reach me. Pandæmonium shall not be left unattended. If all else fails, then perhaps another woman like my dear friend will come along. One with an almost unnatural ability to pick up the scents of trouble. I wonder where she is now, how many souls has she saved, and how many beasts has she slain since last we met. Alongside my warning, the summary shall carry a wish. Thanks. Maybe meet again. Now listen well. If anyone receives this message, you must come to Pandæmonium. Please make haste. I repeat. Well, that dispels the last of my doubts. Thank you for humoring me. And now we come to this. It survived. Oh. It is a bad black crystal thingy. The Arasid, isn't it? Yes, the heart of Sabik. Why is he having that? What happened to that in A Realm Reborn? The tide that bound Athena's memories to my body, no doubt, and I regained my senses. I found it on my person. Now it appears your efforts have left it bereft of memories. No trace remains of Athena. However, its parasite yet remains, and it may prove to be a valuable trove of knowledge in the hands of the right researcher. I feel that fate has left it with me for a reason. Should we really mess with that thing? I shall take my leave, but on behalf of my colleagues, the entire star, I thank you both for putting an end to Athena's wickedness. Should we really mess with that thing?
I see.
Oh.
Then Hephaestus' story has been laid bare. As has the nature of our mysterious crystal. The questions which led us into Pandæmonium are answered, and soon order shall be restored. I too can fade away, unburdened by regret. I could not have reached this point without you, friend.
Is it just me or does the audio seem a bit scuffed?
So many revelations. But there are more, if you would dig a little deeper. Elidibus's soul was plucked from the ethereal sea, and from it I was wrought. Surely you have a passing interest in what I remember, in what I feel. You deserve what answers I can provide. While my memories of Pandæmonium are clear, all else is hazy at best. Perhaps Athena made me this way, or perhaps it is the result of who or what I was before.
Stop talking in riddles.
Still, I can recall vague figures, scenes from my future and your past. At the Crystal Tower's peak, we clash. And later, from that self-same spire, I send you forth into our age, into Elpis. Why do I decide on such a course? Formless as these images are, I cannot say. However, I can hazard a guess. Somewhere within my fragmented memories, I catch a glimpse of our journey into Pandæmonium. A glimpse which shows not the path we took or the destination where it led us, yet by its very presence demands that you are required in Elpis. And even if that act is but one link in the chain of events which ends in Atheris' salvation, then this all has meaning. Our time together, every moment, is worthwhile, and I am unburdened by regret. That said, it is possible my motivations become something else entirely. That you would cross this vast expanse in the hopes of being reunited with your allies. A devotion that once would have baffled me. But after having been to the depths of that twisted prison and back, I think I can understand. Now, I have pulled back the curtain as far as I dare. The people of your age call this the Ethereal Sea, a name I quite enjoy, for it teems with life, each star a soul on its journey. And among these uncountable stars, it was yours that crossed my path. For that, I shall be forever grateful. I wish you well on your journey. A journey as long as your star is bright. A journey not bound by the confines of this world or any other. How fascinating. The truths that dwell at the edge of sleep. The course of history is set by its victors. It is immutable, and yet should this star continue upon its path, look, the light.
Welcome back, Nix. I hope you said farewell to Simus for me. Recent events have given me not only a new focus for my research, but also insight into my own origins. Truly, it was a gift I could never hope to repay. As La Brea said, I am not Eric. I bear part of him inside me, and I shall do what I can to follow the traces he has left behind in the present day. A spark has been struck in my mind. I am ready to pursue my research with a fervor the likes of which I have not had since my youth. Doubtless I shall have need of you in the days and moons ahead. When that time comes, I only hope that you will once again lend me your sound counsel. Until then, may you farewell. We're done, guys. We did it. The achievement we got is awesome, girl. Great job. Sadness. Will we finish it?